This wellness session is provided to you by the Contra Costa Health Services Wellness Team. Please contact CCHSWellness at cchealth.org if you have any questions. By viewing today's session, we hope to enhance self and mutual awareness, understanding, and appreciation of different wellness, well-being practices and perspectives. The content I will provide today is based on my lived experience, clinical experience, and research. In today's session, we'll be discussing a California Indigenous approach to wellness, workplace, and community safety. Presentation slides are available for your review. Let's go ahead and take a big, deep inhale through our nose. Take in one extra sip of air and exhale out of our mouths. And let's get into today's presentation. Michixis, Cunningayasit, Skye, Innerarity. I'm Northern Sierra Miwok and a citizen of the Ion Band of Miwok Indians. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist in Sacramento, where I work with folks in a private practice setting. If you'd like to know a little bit more about me, here is my extended bio and a photo of me. Today, we will define the concepts of wellness and safety, identifying ways in which we can practice wellness and safety on a daily basis. Utilizing California Indigenous epistemology, ontology, and axiology, we will explore what safety looks and feels like within the context of the workplace and community settings. And then finally, we will identify practical ways to apply the information we discussed in this presentation to both our individual lives and collective lives alike. So let's get into some definitions of wellness and safety. Psychological wellness is a mindset of psychological flexibility, which is a combination of openness and willingness. So we can think about openness as what we experience when we ask ourselves this question, am I receptive to change? We experience willingness when we ask ourselves the question, am I prepared to change? Psychological safety, this is a nice definition. So one's perceived security within an organization such that they feel safe to take interpersonal risks, voice opinions, and share ideas without fear of recourse, right? So daily practices are often small in nature and can easily go unnoticed. So in a lot of clinical settings, in a lot of office settings, in the medical field especially, requesting time off so that we can not only rest, but we can recuperate, recharge, that is actually an act of both wellness and safety. From a California Indigenous way of knowing, there are many knowledges, right? So safety and wellness can look like a variety of different things. It can look like a skill. It can look like a somatic bodily experience. It can look like a spiritual experience. Key to this is that experiences of safety and wellness are collaborative in nature and not hierarchical. In terms of Indigenous ways of being, we ask ourselves this question, what constitutes our understanding and experience of reality? And a key part of this is that it's multidimensional and complex. It includes all types of beings across time, space, and place, so that we're not just talking about humans, we're talking about other than humans. We're talking about plants. We're talking about animals. We're talking about rocks, places, right? Rivers. It's inclusive of what is multidimensional and complex. And then in terms of Indigenous ways of thinking, there's a lot more like keywords that I would like to include here, but I broke it down into 4 very specific ones to represent values and ethics. And that includes respect, relationality, reciprocity, and responsibility. So all of these ways of knowing, ways of being, and ways of thinking all come together to help give us, working definitions of what safety and wellness are, but they also greatly inform our practices around safety and wellness. So let's go over our summary and takeaways. To the left, we have a brief list of the definitions that we went over, our discussion of what daily practices can look like, taking these definitions into account. What I'd like to focus on are our self-care tips and practice, and a lot of this centers around this question that I would like each of you to sit with today, journal about, talk to your friends and family about. How do I experience safety and wellness? What do these experiences look and feel like? And then from a community care tips and practice perspective, to sit with this question of what does safety and wellness look like in my family, community, communities, or my workplace? What are small, manageable ways to increase safety and wellness practices? By viewing today's session, we hope we enhance self and mutual awareness, understanding, and appreciation of different wellness, well-being practices, and perspectives. The content I provided today is based on my lived experience, clinical experience, and research. This wellness session has been provided to you by the Contra Costa Health Services Wellness Team. Please contact CCHS Wellness at cchealth.org if you have any questions. And thank you for your time today.